Hey, everybody, welcome back to Project Overflow. We are in a series talking about where Project Overflow finds its foundation in terms of our understanding and our principles of money. Okay, so if you've missed the first few videos, please, look at the description or look at the playlist and make sure you watch from the beginning so that you know where we come from. Okay, if you're here for the first time, thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope that you like what you hear. Don't forget, you can ask questions with the videos that we are doing. Please ask the questions because we'd love to hear from you and answer your question as we go. All right, so let's get back into the topic zone. We left the last video with last episode with a really good we stopped there because of time, but we want to pick it up from there when we said that most of the time we actually start a project and set a goal for money because of a really good cause, and that maybe is to fund our family, to take them for a holiday because we want to show our love to them. And then halfway through doing that, and as in our pursuit of now making that a reality, the goalpost suddenly shifts and become more about self and more about greed rather than actually the actual cause that we are doing it. And then our family or the people that we're supposed to do this for actually get hurt. What are your thoughts? And then later on, of course, later on, then I'll share my thoughts.
Yep. So just to recap, then that's where the shift happens. And I think to prevent us from going into that cycle or even that circle of chasing money and being so materialistic and start neglecting the actual cause why we started in the first place, is what Eugene, you mentioned. We actually then now shift the goalpost, which is very dangerous because then if we shift our goalpost, then a lot of things would be affected as well, like especially those people around us. And one thing also is the means and the ways that we actually go now and get money, right, or get that resources that might be also affected, be it by cutting corners, squeezing more, or even working more, neglecting our health. A lot of things will take place, and it's also will affect the way we speak, the way we talk to people, and the way we treat other people, right? So that, I think, identifying the shift before it happens is very important, and also knowing that hey, what is the main reason why we do this in the first place, and we want to take care of that first. And also, I mean, usually, and we were having this discussion as well, that God, if we're doing this for God, meaning that we understand why our responsibility, meaning God places people under our responsibility, then if we're doing it the right way, then we should be focusing our effort more in taking care of the people rather than now go and make the money, try to take care of the money, and so that the money can make more, right? So I guess that is where we're at in this session. And what do you think, Eugene?
I think, where the goalposts actually begin to shift is this, right? When we turn from, and you said it correctly, when we turn from actually focusing on the people that we love, so let's say now your goal is because of your family, right? So we turn from that into now from actually having resources to love them or show them love. Now what we've done is we've turned to money and begin to love the money and allow the money to take care of them. Wow, this is a big shift in actually happens within us, right? So what I mean is this, right? So initially you love them and you actually wanted to spend more time with them, like, going for a movie or going for a holiday and so on and so forth. Then what happens is, as you pursue this and money gets bigger, or the entire thing, gets more exciting in the pursuit of money, that we begin to chase after money so much that we start to neglect the family and say that, hey, here's the money. I can't go for this holiday now because, I've got some other work commitments to do. And so what happens to that? So what happens is, your family goes and take a holiday. So the money that you make, now you're expecting the money to go take care of them. I remember when I was much younger, right? My dad, and I guess, this is generationally such for all of us, in fact, right? That he worked so hard, and I could see, and I respect and still honor that very much. He's given us a great lifestyle, but now with more understanding and now how I can do it differently, I saw that he went out there and he hustled really hard. But my first extracurricular class, his secretary actually took me to that class. My sports day, his secretary actually took me to my sports day, right? And my mom was working, my dad was working. Now, how does that affect children today, right? In those days, it was still fine because, we still had the weekends together, we still take family holidays together, but, we still met each other in the evenings together. But I think a lot of families this day, that doesn't happen anymore. The children will take a holiday by themselves, okay? And then the parents will, be doing something else. Then the father will be having a holiday with his business friends because he wants to now go and make more money. And then this is where the separation happens. This is when we detach from the real goal. Why? Because number one, the money that we've already attained, instead of now coming to terms and say, yep, this goal is finished, let the family set the next goal. Okay, it becomes, now the family is taken care of. Now I can settle some of my own goals. Okay, and then this is where the separation happens. And I think that happens so often. If you think about it, right? We built a company and we always wanted to take care of our employees, but then you have that dilemma. Do I take care of my employees first, or do I now take all the money and do expansion first so that I can take care even more of my employees? So this dilemma keeps coming on and off. So I think the best place to start with this is actually set real clear objectives or goals. And once you take it off, set new ones based on you and not based on now money. I think that will help us quite a bit in terms of having practical steps of how to manage this. All right, we're running out of time, but we do want to come back and talk about in terms of structure, in terms of principles that we can hold to help us with getting back to the goals and making sure we're setting goals that are related to our lives so that we won't get lost along the way and turning from loving what money can fund to loving money itself. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in our next episode. Bye-bye.